Right, we are back for day number 35, and this might come a little bit later because I have a busy day today, and I won't be trading tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So, this is gonna be the last video of the week. I have to travel, so I can't be really looking at the charts, but that's personal stuff. So, let's dive into today's daily bias first. So at first we were around this level, and there was this daily fair value gap, which I was expecting a touch and then a sell off. The 12-hour was looking a little bit bullish, like this is still the same candle, but this could still retrace back to here and then go up there. But 12-hour was bearish up until here. So I had mixed feelings about this one, but daily was still bearish. 4-hour was bullish internally, but because we were so close for the daily fair value gap, I started to become bearish. Then the 1 hour, there's this order block right here, which we touch and then we sold off from. So the 1 hour structure says anything from here all the way up until here is bullish. So I decided, to play the 1 hour internal structure because I was still bearish because of that daily fair value gap. And you can see right here that we almost touch it and then we start selling off. And if you look at the 15-minute, you can see how choppy this really is. So for the first few minutes of the session, I was very patient. I saw this whole move, and if you look on the 5-minute, it gets even nastier. So I was patient from this whole move. There's a break in structure. This is technically bearish now. Then you got this break in structure, so now it's actually bullish. But I wasn't looking to play the longs all the way to here. I was looking to see a touch of this fair value gap, of this daily fair value gap, this line right here, and then a possible sell-off. So as soon as I see this candle, and because we were in choppy conditions, I said, okay, nice sell-off, but I'm still not convinced. I want to see price go into the order block, which is these two candles right here, respect it, and then on the 1 minute chart, look for breaks in structure, and then take shorts to these lows right here. So what did I do? I initially did this. So put the stop loss above this because technically this is an order block. Waited for this inverse fair value gap, but you can see that it inversed here, but I could have taken put the trade right here initially, but I decided to wait for the break-in structure in 1 minute because this confirms that now price is bearish. So you have the high, then you got the low here, and anything between this is technically a lower high. So soon as I see this candle right here, this breaks structure on the 1 minute. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, nice, we're going off. This is the wick. This basically confirms the fair value gap. So now we really shouldn't go above this wick. So what do? I move my stop loss to here, get tagged out, and then price goes to my TP. And I entered this with 4 contracts, got tagged out for, this is actually 150 that I got tagged out, and profit would have been 500. So if I was just a little bit patient, and you can already see a pattern here from yesterday's and today's, is that I'm moving my stops too aggressively. Like I could have easily, maybe put the stop loss here because I knew these were choppy conditions and it was very likely that I would get stopped out. And this was something that went through my mind, but I decided to ignore it and just play it. So deep down, I knew that I should have maybe moved my stop loss to here, or maybe just leave it, right? Leave the stop loss there and wait, and then, play the structure how it is. So in this case, you know, move stops. After that, stop goes to entry and just wait for the trade to go to TP. But, you know, it happens. There's nothing that I can do now other than improve in the future and be less aggressive on moving my stops. So, would have I been happy if this tagged me out and then went higher? Yes, I would have, because, you know, who doesn't like to be right? But still, it wasn't really appropriate to have that because of all these choppy conditions. Keep in mind that I avoided all this price action. If this was like a month, I would say a month and a half ago, I would have get chopped out here and I would have taken 2 losses here and be on my day. At least here, I was right in the direction. It was just the execution that was missing. So that's it for day number 35. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, actually. I'll see you next week.